But the real wake-up call, besides being diagnosed with type 2 diabetes, was when a doctor looked me square in the eyes and said, if you do not change something, you are going to die.
What?
What's good, everybody? It's your boy Justin Thompson, better known as Uncle Sam's Reject, here on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, everything like that, man. And I'm proudly getting ready to host my Motivation Monday for the No Excuse Crew, man. Shout out to my bro Isaac. You know what I mean? Your business and your brand have been growing tremendously. Glad to be a part of it. Glad I can help, and I'm glad to support in more ways than one. So now, what Isaac wanted me to touch on, pretty much, first, my segment, what I'm gonna call it is, it's never too late. And I know he tries to keep these under, 5 minutes or less. So I'm gonna try to get through this real quickly. So for me, little quick backstory. I went to college to play baseball. I was in the military, so I have a fitness background, working out and everything like that. But somewhere, when I was getting medically retired from the Army, got really depressed. I lost, that drive and that willingness to, work out every day. I got all the way up to 270 pounds. But the thing that really shook and rocked my world was being diagnosed with type 2 diabetes the week my youngest daughter was due to be born. I found out literally on my way to the airport to pick up my mother-in-law, who was coming in to for the birth of her granddaughter and everything like that. And couldn't really believe it. I was in shock and awe a lot of denial. Might be too far for the mic, excuse me. A lot of denial. Didn't really know how to take it. Very non-compliant patient, even though I was a medic in the Army and I knew better. Wasn't taking my meds, was eating everything I wanted, was just kind of giving up on life. Just some real toxic thinking. It got to the point where I had this real black, dry spot on my leg. I'm probably going to go ahead and put it up on the screen there. And I told my wife, I was like, this is getting out of hand. But the real wake-up call, besides being diagnosed with type 2 diabetes, was when a doctor looked me square in the eyes and said, if you do not change something, you are going to die. Now, hearing that at, 27 years old, 28 years old at the time when he told me that, when somebody looks you in your eyes and say you are going to die, you're going to find a way. You're going to make a way to change. Most logical people. And I like to define myself as a logical person. So what I did a bunch of research for months, trying to find ways to, better manage my diabetes. And I came across this program called Mastering Diabetes. And, seeing other people talk about, you can pretty much reverse your diabetes, adopting a plant-based diet. Now, most people are thinking, plant-based, vegan, like there's no way I can ever do that. I refuse to do that. I'm not giving up meat. But I didn't want to die. So what I did, I literally researched it for a couple months. I went into the kitchen. My wife heard a bunch of noise, said, what are you doing? And I told her, I'm throwing all this stuff away. We're going vegan. Now that might seem a little bit extreme to normal people, but me, everything I do is cold turkey, flat out. I quit drinking even though I wasn't an alcoholic. The day I quit drinking, I stopped. I quit smoking cigarettes that day, I stopped. I quit chewing tobacco that day, I stopped. Everything I do is, balls to the wall. I gotta do it right then. So throughout that whole year, I lost 50 pounds. So we moved back from Germany and everything like that. And I had lost 50 pounds and I sought, help from my bro Isaac at the No Excuse Crew. Always knew he had the fitness company and everything like that. And I would buy merch and comment. And even before, when I lost weight before, we talked about a lot of things and everything like that. But I wanted that extra push. I wanted to get back into working out. And I figured, why put money in somebody else's pocket when I could put it in, a friend of mine's pocket? And I know he's not going to cheat me. I know he's not going to lie to me. I know he's going to give it to me straight. And he's going to help me as much as possible. And today literally marks the 4-week anniversary that I started with the No Excuse Crew. And I come to you guys proudly to announce that I have indeed reversed my type 2 diabetes. I have indeed eliminated all my blood pressure medications. You know, I'm no longer diabetic. I no longer suffer from hypertension. I'm out here getting it. You know, I'm working out and I'm getting the job done. And you know, one thing I can say that helped me is I didn't go on a diet. You know, I didn't just do a fad workout. I made a lifestyle change. I made a commitment. I chose to do the work. Appreciate you guys for checking out my story. I'm out of here. Peace.